The Olympic Shield Bomb. How cool was that? WWE main event for TLC 2017. They knocked it right out of the park. That was a freaking awesome show. Kurt Angle joining up with the Shield, replacing Roman Reigns, who is out with sickness. I think they honestly covered up just about everything that I had question marks about. Kurt Angle did not have to wrestle the entire match. He was taken out by Braun Strowman going through a table. Minutes and not minutes into the match, but shortly into the match, and he went back to the back before coming out and making the save later on in the show. They had Kurt Angle wrestle in the Roman Reigns flak jacket, the Shield attire. Maybe that was covering up any thing that Angle didn't have the last minute moments to get into shape for. He did prepare for this match on 2 days notice, pretty much, coming in to save WWE. But this was a great match. I think that honestly, the Shield was outnumbered 3-5. And there was times in this match when Angle was out of it, and it was 5-on-2 with this Ambrose and Rollins getting killed by everyone in the ring, that you just were to the point of just end it. But you knew that, Angle had to go to the back. You knew that he was coming out to make the save. You knew that something was coming along. The Miz, during the show, basically has said that he had a plan for the night, that he had planned to take out the garbage, in his own words, during the show when they won, and then they would go on to take over and run Monday Night Raw. That ended up not coming to fruition, but The Miz did bring out a garbage truck, and his plan was to throw Kurt Angle, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose into the garbage truck, but Rollins went in, and then as Ambrose was about to be thrown in, both guys shimmied up the garbage truck and jumped off and took out everyone. There was some built-up tension in the match between Braun Strowman and Kane after Kane accidentally hit Strowman with a steel chair. There was moments when I thought that Kane had turned on a babyface run when Strowman and Kane ended up fighting each other. I think they ended up just becoming two heels that don't like each other. But after Kane and Strowman got into it, Kane ended up doing the Wade Barrett trick, where he ended up knocking down Braun Strowman, reaching up and grabbing the set display of chairs, pulling it down, and just the chairs falling from the heavens above just covered up and left Strowman laying there in the ring. Or, I'm sorry, outside of the ring. During the garbage truck spot, we ended up having Braun Strowman and Kane get into it once again, which ended up Braun Strowman turning on his entire team, where basically Team Miz had to gang up 4-on-1 to take down Strowman, where they threw him into the garbage truck, instructed the garbage man, who was not Duke the Dumpster Drosy, to basically crunch Strowman and drive out of the arena. They basically killed the man on TLC. Strowman, who was with the Wyatts but does not have superficial powers, we are going to have to see how they saved Strowman. I honestly have no clue. But once they made their way back to the ring, it ended up being 4-on-2 before Kurt Angle made his way out of the back, coming out to his original music. We did not get the Kurt Angle entrance. We still do not have an official entrance because he did not come back wearing the attire like my buddy Luke Caro would guess during the match. But he did have the intensity in his eyes that he wanted to kill somebody. He ended up picking up, I believe, I think he hit it on Sheamus, the Olympic Slam, before making his way into the ring, and ended up just being The Miz versus the Shield with Kurt Angle, and they ended up hitting the triple power bomb, where they would end up having Angle get the 1-2-3 in the victory. A very impressive main event, a very impressive show. Two really good matches, pretty much back-to-back, with AJ against Finn Balor, and then also having the return of Kurt Angle with the Shield match. Very, very good stuff. Claps all around, good times, great match, great night of wrestling. See you on Raw.